Ahead of the World Nomad Games, the Astana Times launches a series of episodes focusing on Kazakh national games. In today's episode, we will be diving into the tradition of Asyk game played with a sheep's ankle bone. You will learn how to play Asyk, what's cultural significance behind the game, as well as the exciting preparations for the upcoming World Nomad Games. Widely played at festive celebrations and gatherings, Asyk was established as a sport in 2011 when the honored coach Romar Sabarjanoglu published the rules of the game. Later, in 2017, Asyk game was included in UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage List.
Poet Maghjan Jumabayev said that playing Asyk is a fundamental life experience for a child. Asyk is not merely a bone connecting marrows of a sheep, it is a bone that holds significant value for our people through centuries. It is reflected in many sayings in our culture that involve Asyk. For example, they say let your Asyk flip as alshe, which is a wish of luck for a person, or they describe someone as sakadai sai, meaning as ready and complete.
The rules of the Asyk game are quite simple. 15 Asyks are arranged in the center of a circle. Players take turns trying to knock out the Asyks, and the first player to collect 8 of them wins.
You see, it fell on Alshe's side, a dominant position, so that boy begins. Depending on age, there are fields with diameters of 4, 5, and 6 meters. When a player shoots the Asyk, his goal is to knock out the lined-up Asyks outside the circle. If he succeeds, then the player is allowed to shoot from the border of circle, a closer position. It is called an opportunity. You see, he could not shoot out from the circle. Therefore, the referee returns Asyk in its place. Now it's the opposing player's turn.
Despite its apparent simplicity, the Asyk game is not easy to master. It demands considerable skill in marksmanship, requiring players to shoot precisely at the Asyk from a distance of 5 meters. As a beginner, I was allowed to shoot from the border of the circle. In a time when a child's entertainment has been delegated to computers and phones, Asyk offers a great alternative that offers social interaction and outdoor activity.
The beauty of Asyk game is that it's a wonderful exercise that improves sensitivity and motility of hands. There are studies proven that well-developed hands mobility positively affects the brain function. Second, Asyk is a field game, so it involves going out for fresh and playing in the fields. Then there will be a lot of body movements. We did an experiment, and it turned out that a child walks 13 to 14,000 steps in one game, which means he plays about 10 kilometers in 45 minutes. Now, when our children often spend their time staring at a TV or an iPad, the game provides a good alternative and prevents from developing a bad eyesight. This is an indispensable sport for improving eye muscles.
Bes Asyk, translated as 5 Asyks, is a common game among girls. It is played with one hand only by tossing up an Asyk while making certain maneuvers with other 4 pieces, before the player catches it back in hand. The Asyk game, while popular among Kazakhs, is also enjoyed by numerous other nationalities around the world, including Sakha people.
Asyk and Bes Asyk are so similar to our games Kabulik and Kamska. We also have Bes Kamska, which means 5 stones. It illustrates our shared roots as our ancestors played this game spending time together. It's as if this games foster a form of diplomatic relations. Through them, the unity between our people strengthens. We believe that through these games we can further develop our political ties, work relations, and cooperation in various spheres.
The preparation for the upcoming World Nomad Games is well underway for Kazakh Asyk athletes. The more complex throws require considerable skill among the players.
I came to Asyk in 2017. My first game was inter-school competition. I participated there and got noticed by the trainers and played since then. Asyk gives you maneuver and temp. That's why I like it. Tactics and marksmanship are needed to win an Asyk.
While standard game is played for 15 minutes, this next player set a record for Kazakhstan by knocking out 8 out of 15 Asyks in just 54 seconds.
I began playing Asyk as a sport in 2016. I first participated in an Asyk competition held in front of the Nur Astana mosque, where I won first place. Since then, I have been playing Asyk regularly. I enjoy that it involves running, and it's a great way to stay healthy. Now people from the age of 5 to the 70-year-old grandfather play the Asyk game.